Now, can you see the question paper?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
One minute, please. Yeah. So first question, any doubts? Any doubts in first question?
No, sir.
So we store silver chloride in the dark bottle due to the, what is the reason?
To avoid
To avoid
sunlight.
reaction with sunlight.
To avoid the decomposition, right? Because silver chloride in the presence of sunlight will undergoes decomposition process. So to avoid the action of sunlight,
Yeah, so reaction with sunlight.
next one.
The option D. The color of solution
Yes,
changes
sir. Option D.
to pale.
Sorry, I was speaking, but mic is in mute. I just now recognized that.
Yes, sir.
So what is the color?
Sir, pale green. Blue to pale green.
Blue to
Pale green.
pale green. So copper sulfate is a blue in color, and the iron sulfate is in the green in color. So it will change into the blue to plain green color. Good. Third one.
Sir, it should be D, right? Like lead oxide is yellow in color.
So when crystals of lead nitrate are heated strongly in a dry test tube, crystals immediately melt. The brown residue is left. White fumes appears in the tube. Okay.
It should be D,
Yellow-
right?
Yeah, it should be D only. It is D only. We don't have error changing option. Okay. So this answer is D only, obviously. Lead oxide will be left in the as a precipitate format in the test tube. So it is in yellow in color.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next one. Dilute hydrochloric acid is added to the granulated zinc taken in the test tube. The following observation are recorded. Point out the correct observation. The surface of the metal becomes shining. The reaction mixture turns milky. Order of a pungent smelling gas is recorded. A colorless and odorless gas is evolved.
Option D, sir. Hydrogen
Option D.
gas is evolved.
What is it? Option D.
Hydrogen.
Hydrogen gas will be evolved. When carbon dioxide is passed through lime water, what you'll get?
Milky white color.
Calcium carbonate will be formed. That is a milky white precipitate. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Sixth one. When a magnesium ribbon is burned in air, the ash formed is
White, sir.
magnesium oxide. Right? That is a white in color. In which of the following heat energy will be released? That means exothermic process.
So
Which
burning of LPG combustion.
Burning of LPG. I think I have given this example.
Yes, the combustion process.
Water. No. NH4Cl in water is an endothermic process.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So which of the following is an exothermic process? That is the burning of LPG. I don't know. Only one Singham has written replying the answers. Remaining people.
Yes, sir.
Not at all giving the answers. What happened?
Nothing, sir. Like, just not answering.
Okay. The answer can be prevented by. I think some
All
of
of
the questions I given in this,
We're adding
We didn't-
antioxidant.
which we didn't discuss at all in the class. It's okay, no problem.
but it is all of these.
So what is the answer?
All of these. D.
All of this. Okay. Next, 10th one. The reaction which two compounds exchange
Ninth one.
ions. 9th one finished, right? Sorry. The reaction of H2 gas with oxygen gas to form water is an example of
So it should be all of these, right?
combination
Yes.
sign, reduction,
Yes, sir. Like
exothermic reaction. Fine. Yeah, all of these.
yeah, sir.
Any option wrong is given.
Yes, option one. It's given A.
Just wait a minute. What is the meaning of redox reaction?
So reduction and oxidation take place.
Both oxidation and reduction reactions takes place together at once in an equation is called redox.
Yeah, sir. So in this, oxygen is getting reduced and hydrogen is getting oxidized.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll check this and I'll tell you. Okay. One this alone.
So the option should be D because my teacher told that formation of water is also exothermic reaction.
Yeah, formation of water is an exothermic reaction because we have already seen one activity in the textbook. Decomposition of
Yes, sir.
H2O is an endothermic
Yes.
process. That means the reverse of that reaction is an exothermic only. But I have only confusion in the redox because redox means not only oxidation and reduction, adding of hydrogen and reduction of oxygen. Sorry, this also will come, right?
Yeah, sir. But O2 became O here and H2 became.
Yes, sir. Like
hydrogen is
5 by 2
oxidized.
O.
I understand that. Okay, we can say take it as D only, all of these. But still, I will check and tell you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, last one.
Sir, it is double displacement.
Double displacement.
Displacement.
Double displacement reaction. Fine. Any doubts in the question paper now?
No, sir. So like after the correction, I will get full marks. 100 of 100.
I'll do the correction part later. Just wait a minute. Okay, Ritvik. I'll check it. Okay, don't worry. What is the topic going on in the last class?
Types of chemical reactions. We are in double displacement. Displacement.
Displacement or displacement. Fine. So this is the topic displacement. We have already started. Reactivity series. Have you learned the reactivity series or not?
Yes, sir, got it.
So whichever the element is present above in the given series, that is a more reactive, and whichever the element present below in the given series, that is a least reactive. right?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Fine. So we continue the topic from here. Just wait a minute. So next one is the double displacement reaction. So what is the meaning of double displacement reaction?
Exchange of two ions is called double displacement.
It is a chemical reaction in which two compounds will react by exchanging of ions. Is called as a double displacement reaction, right?
Yes, sir.
So it is a chemical reaction in which two compounds react by exchange of ions to form two more new compounds. Are you understanding my handwriting?
Yes, sir.
It is a chemical reaction in which two compounds react by exchanging of ions to form two more new compounds. Is called a double displacement reaction. So compulsory, whatever the reactants are there, there should be in the aqueous state only. Okay. What's the main condition? Reactant should be in aqueous state. The reaction should be compulsory in the aqueous state. So if you take the examples, what are the examples? AgNO3 aqueous plus NaCl is in the aqueous state.
What is actually meant by aqueous state? So once can you explain that? I'm confusing there.
Okay. See here. First, I'll write the equation part, then I'll explain you.
Yes, sir.
Whenever you take this reaction, AgNO3 and NaCl both are in the aqueous states. So both what will happen? Ag will exchange the ion with the Na. So Ag and go and combine with the Cl, and Na will come and combine with the NO3. So what you'll get as a product? AgCl plus NaNO3. Understand? This is a double displacement reaction. Now here AgCl is a precipitate and NaNO3 is in the again aqueous state. Okay, so it is a chemical reaction in which compulsory two compounds only will react by exchanging of their ions, either cation or the anion, to form the other compound that is called as a double displacement reaction. Okay, now, so if you take the double displacement aqueous state, now you're asking, so you know about the solute? Solution means what? Solute plus solvent.
Solvent. Yes.
If the solvent is always water,
So in the sense, more amount of substance in each solution.
if the solvent is always water, it will form the aqueous solution.
Okay, sir.
Solute can be whatever it is. What is the difference between the liquid and the aqueous? Liquid means it is only one component, right? Water is a liquid. It is only one component. Solution means what? Two components will be there. One is a solute component, the other one is a solvent component. But The solvent component is always water, na? That is a aqueous solution. It can be any solute.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear now,
Yes, sir. Clear.
everyone?
Yes, sir.
So for the double displacement reaction, always the reactant should be in the aqueous state only. Then whenever the two reactants are there in the aqueous state, in the product side, there may be the chance of one aqueous state or the two aqueous states. But in some cases, they will get only one aqueous state and one precipitate. Down arrow means what? Precipitate reaction. Precipitate, you know, right? What is the meaning of precipitate? Suppose initially we have taken one liquid here. Now we are adding one more liquid here. So these two undergoes reaction. In the finally, one solid substance will settle at the bottom of the beaker.
Yeah.
So whichever the solid or the insoluble substance settled at the bottom of the beaker, that is called as a precipitate. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So whichever the insoluble substance settled at the bottom of the beaker, that is called as a precipitate. So if you take next equation part, just wait a minute. If you take the HCl plus NaOH, what you will get? If you take the HCl and NaOH, what you will get?
NaCl plus OH2
NaCl.
plus OH2.
It is not OH2, it is a H2O.
Okay, sir.
H2O is the water, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? NaCl is in the salt. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is the one reaction. Good. What about this? What will you get?
BaSO4.
BaSO4.
CuCl.
Cl. Good. What is the BaSO4 state? It is a precipitate. It is a aqueous. It is also aqueous. It is also aqueous. Fine. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any doubts up to this?
No, sir.
Fine. So again, double displacement reactions are two types. Already have given the examples of those two types. Double displacement reactions are two types. One is the precipitate reactions. The second one is the acid-base reaction. Or we can call it as a neutralization reaction. Okay. So double displacement reactions are two types. One is the precipitate reaction. The other one is the acid-base reaction. What is the meaning of precipitate reaction? What is the meaning of precipitate reaction?
And you said the bottom, in the bottom, some substance, some solid
Insoluble substance will be left out.
Yeah.
in the bottom.
So whenever the double displacement reactions happen, that means whenever the two compounds are reacting, if the one of the product is the insoluble substance, now that is the precipitate reaction. Simple, right? When two aqueous solutions are reacting, and if one of the product formation is a insoluble substance, that is a precipitate reaction. So example number 3 is a precipitate reaction example only, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Next, you know already this one, acid-base reactions. Whenever an acid and the base reacts, always will form the salt and water. So example number 2 is the acid-base reaction, right?
Yes, sir.
Understanding? So whatever the double displacement reaction you take, it is two types. Either it can be acid-base reaction or the precipitate reaction. Here,
Yes, sir. Clear.
are any doubts in this topic now?
No, sir.
So types of chemical reaction, any doubts for anyone?
No, sir.
Or how many of you understand this topic? Raise the hands. Types of chemical reaction, combination, decomposition, displacement, double displacement. How many of you understand fully? Raise the hands. What about Harini?
So few doubts are there. Like,
Which one?
sir,
Just I can hear some background noise only. I can't hear anything what you are speaking also. Can you tell once again?
nothing, so no doubt.
Okay. So these are the different types of double chemical reactions. Combination, decomposition, single displacement, double displacement. Fine. Shall we go to next topic?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, just you try this equation. What I will write the word equation here. Then you have to tell the answer in the symbol equation. Okay. Sodium sulfate. Reacts with barium chloride to give barium sulfate and sodium chloride. Can you write the symbol equation for this reaction
Yes, sir.
and send me the answer in the chat box? Just I will give you 3 minutes. Is it sufficient? Sorry, 2 minutes. So it's now time is 5:43. I will give you time up to 5:45. You have to send me the answer. Write the answer in the symbol equation and balance it first. Do it fast. Yeah, Deep, Shika, your formulas are not correct. The sodium chloride and the barium chloride.
Yes, sir. I am sending another.
Yeah. Bhumika, it is correct. Yeah, now it's correct.
Is mine correct? I've sent you the answer.
Yeah, Shreyan, formula is wrong. And Harini, just you can type it completely. Don't type the words.
Sir, sorry, sir.
But the back use, what is the back use? Just check it once again. In the reactant side, you have given only one reactant. Ania, next. Yeah, correct. Ania, is it correct pronunciation?
Yes, sir.
Is it correct pronunciation? Ania? How I can pronounce your name?
Anya.
Ania. Okay. Yeah, Pranav, correct. Shreyan, formula wrong. Sharanya, sorry. Yeah, now correct, Harini.
What about now? Actually, it's typing mistake.
Yeah, Shreyan, it is correct. But Shreyan, barium sulfate formula is wrong. Fine. So, what is the sodium sulfate formula?
Good.
Yeah, Aditi.
NEET.
Yeah, correct, Aditi. Shreyan, barium sulfate formula is wrong. Check it once. Okay. The sodium sulfate formula is, how to find the sodium sulfate formula first? Na will show,
Na2SO4.
Na will show +1 valency because it belongs to first group. Next, sulfate will show -2. Okay, so Na will show +1, sulfate will show -2. Just take the numbers only, don't take the symbols and all. So Na is 2 here, 1 is here. What you'll get? Na
Sodium
to
sulfate.
SO4. So Na to SO4 reacts with barium chloride.
Cl2, sir.
BS,
Barium chloride, BaCl2.
BaCl2.
Sir,
Okay.
capital C, sir.
Sorry.
Sir, capital C, sir, in barium chloride.
Okay. Capital C. Gives rise to barium sulfate.
Barium
Ba
sulfate, BaSO4.
BaSO4 plus
NaCl.
NaCl, sodium chloride. Fine. This is the answer.
Sir, what about is the equation balanced, sir?
That is what you are going to do. Now it is balanced, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So clear now?
Yes, sir.
I'll practice some more problems on this, writing the word equation to the symbol equation after end of this topic. Okay, next 2 more topics only left: oxidation reduction, corrosion transitivity. After this, we have sufficient time. We'll balance this balancing concept only. Okay, fine. So if you take the oxidation reduction, so what is the meaning of oxidation first?
Addition of oxygen
Addition of oxygen or
Addition
removal
of
of hydrogen.
and removal of
Redox reaction means
hydrogen or an electron.
removal of oxygen and addition of hydrogen.
Okay, good. So simple, I will write here. Oxidation means what? Adding of oxygen. Reduction means, sorry, oxidation means removal of
hydrogen.
hydrogen. Next, reduction. Adding of hydrogen. Removal of Oxygen. Fine. Clear this one? So oxidation means adding of oxygen or removal of hydrogen, or one more term is there. Adding of most electronegative element.
Yes, sir. Sir, but it is removal of electrons, right? Oxidation.
Yeah, removal of
Electrons.
electropositive element. You can say as a electropositive. Okay, but simply you can say as oxidation is equal to adding of most electronegative element only will say, or adding of oxygen will say, removal of hydrogen will say. Reduction means adding of electropositive element or removal of electronegative element. Fine. So I'll write some examples here now. First one, S plus O. Hello,
Yeah, sir.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So S plus O2 will form the SO2. Which one is this example? Is it oxidation or reduction?
Sir, oxidation.
First one is oxidation.
First one oxidation, second one also same oxidation.
Okay. What about the next one, third one?
Third one. Sir, Mg is sir, that is also oxidation.
Oxidation, sir.
Sir, fourth one reduction. Fourth one reduction. Sir.
Fourth one is the redox. Yeah.
Oxidation, sir.
Okay, see here. The first one we are just adding the oxygen, right? So this is a oxidation reaction. Next one, again the adding of oxygen. It is a oxidation reaction. Next one, adding the most electronegative element here. Oxidation means what? Adding of hydrogen, sorry, adding of oxygen or adding of most electronegative element. Okay. So in the third example, it is an example for the oxidation only, but adding of most electronegative element. So results were oxidation reaction. Now in this, tell me which one is the oxidation, which one is the reduction?
Sir, it's oxidation, sir, because it is removal of hydrogen.
Very good. Removal of the hydrogen, right? So it is also an oxidation reaction, one type of oxidation reaction. But the same thing you can study in the displacement, sorry, redox also. If you take zinc, it is undergoing oxidation. But if you take this one, H2, it is undergoing reduction process. Okay, actually, but I will teach you afterwards reduction process. Now, fifth example. This case, what is happening? What is happening here? Fifth and sixth.
Reduction.
Sir, reduction.
Reduction, right? Removal of oxygen. So zinc, we are removing the oxygen from the zinc, so it is forming the reduction. What about this one?
So same, we are removing oxygen, like oxygen is removed.
Reduction. So is it clear now? Which one is oxidation, which one is the reduction? It is simple, right? If you're adding the oxygen, it is the
Isn't the sixth
oxidation.
one redox?
Sixth one is the redox only, actually. Sixth one is the redox only. So I'll teach you the redox reactions. With that, I'll explain the remaining topics. Yeah, third one is a combination reaction also. Third one is a combination reaction, correct? Second one is also a combination reaction. The first one is also a combination reaction. Okay. What about the fifth type of reaction?
Decomposition.
Is it decomposition? Fifth one.
Displacement.
It is a displacement. Fourth one.
Displacement.
The 1, 2, 3 are the combination reactions. 4 and 5 are the displacement reactions. Sixth one.
Double displacement.
Oh, nice. Here two compounds are reacting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How come? I know only one compound I can see on the
So
notepad.
how is this double displacement?
That is what I am asking. Someone said it is a double displacement.
Oh,
Right?
so I was. Yeah, sorry.
It's okay, no problem. Actually, H2 is not the compound. It is the hydrogen in the
It's a
free element.
gas.
The gases.
A molecule.
It is also a displacement reaction. So 1, 2, 3 are the combination reactions. 4, 5, 6 are the displacement reactions.
So once could you repeat dissociation reaction?
Decomposition reaction.
Yeah.
What is the meaning of decomposition? Reaction in which breakdown of a substance into the simpler compounds. That means single reactant will break into the 2 or more products. That is the decomposition reaction. Single reactant will break into 2 or more compounds. That is called as a decomposition reaction. So again, the decompositions are 3 types: thermal decomposition, photolytic decomposition, and the electrolytic decomposition.
Yes, I got it.
Okay. Fine. So next one is the redox reaction. So what is the meaning of redox reaction?
In a chemical equation, both oxidation and reduction takes place.
So this is a chemical reaction in which both oxidation and the reduction will take place. So that is called as a redox reaction. Wait a minute. It is a chemical reaction in which both oxidation and reduction takes place. So if you take the 6th example itself, CuO plus H2 will form Cu plus H2O. So if you take Cu, removal of oxygen. Removal of oxygen means reduction. H2, what is happening? Adding of oxygen. Adding of oxygen means oxidation. Okay. Understand this example? Or any doubts? Is it clear? What I wrote on the right side? What I wrote on the right side? Yeah. What I wrote on the right side?
Oxidation reaction and reduction reaction, they check only reactant side, sir. They
Okay, oxidation reaction and reduction reaction checks only on the reactant side, but not on the product side. That means which one is the oxidation here?
product
So what is the oxidation here? Which one is undergoing oxidation?
hydrogen,
Only hydrogen. Which one is undergoing reduction?
copper,
Reduction is what? Copper oxide. will say. Clear now up to this?
yes,
We have one more differentiation part is there, oxidizing agent and the reducing agent. So what is the meaning of oxidizing agent? What is the meaning of oxidizing agent? It gives oxygen to a substance. Okay, or removes hydrogen from a substance. Next, reduction, reducing agent, sorry. What is the reducing agent? It gives, what it will use? What it will use? Hydrogen. It gives hydrogen to a substance or removes oxygen from a substance. Fine. So always remember, oxidizing agent is equal to reduction. So always oxidizing agent is equal to reduction and reducing agent is equal to oxidation. Okay. Oxidizing agent is always equal to reduction. Reducing agent is always equal to the oxidation. Is it clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, in the above example, which one is the oxidizing agent and which is the reducing agent?
H2 is reduction agent and CO2 is oxidation agent.
Who is the reducing agent? Agent means what? It will work for others, right? It will not work for its own self. It will work for others. Okay, CO is the oxidizing agent. So CO is working for the H2 to get the oxidized, and H2 is working for the CO to get reduced. That's what oxidation is a reducing agent, reduction is the oxidizing agent. So any doubt in this topic?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Oxidation, reduction, oxidizing agent, reducing agent. You have to tell. Fast. Any doubts? I can tell. No reply from you.
Can you repeat the question?
Any doubts in today's topic?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, just wait a minute. Just wait 1 minute. Now I'll take some worksheet based upon balancing the chemical equation from word equation to symbol equation. Can you see the screen now?
Yes, sir.
Now can you write the formulas for this? So we can't play
Yes.
the quiz now. So only I'm taking
Yes.
the worksheet and giving you the homework. You have to tell the answers,
Okay, sir.
and you can type in chat box. You can send it to me.
So now we should say, now we should
You write the answers in your notebook and type the chat answer in the chat box and send it to me. So remaining topics we'll study in the next class. Don't worry. But how many of you finished that studying the 4 tabular columns? 3 or 4 tabular columns I have given for you, right?
Sir, two.
Only 2.
So, pardon, I didn't hear you.
I have given 4 tabular columns as a homework in the starting of the session. Not this session, class 10th when we are going started, right? At the time I have given total 4 tabular columns. Maybe some new students are there in this class. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So can you raise the hands? Who and all who are new here? Who joined recently? Okay, Aniha, Sharanya. Sorry.
Nothing, sir.
Okay. Can I call with Adil? Is it better?
Anything is good.
Okay. So sorry if I
The
pronounce it
first one
wrong.
I kept.
Teacher also.
No, sir, it's nothing like that.
Only 2 new students are there. Remaining all knows what are the homework I have given for you. I have given the 3 tabular columns to study.
So what are those 3 tabular columns of?
So you are there in the class 10th group, right?
Yeah.
I will forward you once again today. Okay.
Are those valencies or something?
Yeah, valence tables on.
I learned.
Yeah. Carbonate, what is the valency? Sulfate, what is the valency?
-2. Sulfate +2.
-2. Sulfate will show -2. Carbonate also will show -2.
-2.
Bicarbonate. So this tabular columns have
-1.
-1. Good. So just to go through that, I hope you know everything. Still, just you can go through it once again. Okay, what is the first one answer?
So can I
Try and always send the answer. Just wait a minute. Let me wait. Okay. Lead chloride, fine. Sodium nitrate, fine. Yeah, correct, Shreyan.
Sir, I'm unable to send the answer.
Why? I
So
didn't.
it's again saying the host is not in the meeting.
Host is not in the meeting now. Fine. Then who is the taking class here?
Don't know, sir.
Who is that? Who took my host rights here?